Don't fight the urge. Now, I know the title may seem a little bit simplistic and not, that in depth of what the topic is, but, I'm going to get right into that right now, right? Don't fight the urge. Now, if you clicking on this video, or if you have ever watched any self-improvement video from myself or anybody else who does self-improvement content, on the YouTube platform, right? You know that I'm pertaining to particularly NoFap and semen retention, right? Don't fight the urge, right? The urge of, being tempted, to give in to lust, to give in to temptation, and, to go to those adult porn sites that you shouldn't be watching, right? To scroll on websites that you shouldn't be on, to scroll longer on Instagram than you should be, to be on Snapchat too long than you should be, to be on Twitter too long than you should be, right? This is what the title is pertaining to, and this is what we're going to be talking about in today's video, right? Because not only myself did I believe this, but from, other people that I've seen drop videos, drop NoFap videos, or just, just general going about in life, right? Most of the time when we are feeling, an urge to do something, an urge that we know is not conducive to anything productive or anything that is gonna make us feel good afterwards, right? Most out of the time, right? 10 times out of 10, right? Most of the time when you get done, doing what you're doing and you release, right? You get hit with instant regret, right? You get hit with instant regret, and you know that it is something that, you shouldn't have did in the first place. It's something that you shouldn't have given into at all, you know what I mean? And most times, I feel like when it comes to something like that, particularly, right, when you do something, and afterwards you feel instant regret, or you feel shameful about it afterwards, when you get presented with that same type of outcome, that same type of, how could I say it, that same type of experience again, you tend to fight it off, right? You tend to try to put up a wall, put up a force field, and fight it off and fend off from it happening again, right? But I would say 9 times out of 10 or 7 times out of 10, most of the times that you try to fight and have resistance against it, especially when it comes to giving in to temptation and giving in to lust, most of the times that you try to fight and fend off for it is most of the times that it's going to be even harder for you to not give in to that, and it's going to be even easier, especially after a extended amount of time of you just tweedling, just you balancing on the seesaw of whether or not if you should or should not do it, right? I feel like most of the times that you try to fight it off, it makes it almost 10 times easier for you to give into it, because it's something that that you shouldn't be doing, but by you trying to fight it off and to fend off against it on your own, it's just making it 10 times harder. Because, how could I say this? I feel like it makes it harder because you are relying on your own will and your will only, right? To be able to hold yourself accountable, to be able to keep yourself in check, to be able to do the things that that you should be doing, and to not do the things that you shouldn't be doing, right? Obviously, when it comes to yourself, it's only you. You know what I mean? It's only you around. So it's 10 times easier for you to just be like, oh, you know what, it's just this one time. It's just this, this one little instance. Oh, just one last time and I won't do it anymore, right? But when you have somebody to hold you accountable, especially God, right? Now, I know not everybody may believe in a higher power. They may not believe in God. But it's a way for you to help yourself and, try to have something to hold you accountable, right? Because as men, as human beings in general, right? We can only hold ourselves accountable for so long. We can only have so much of a will to do the right thing and to hold ourselves up to what we say we are going to do, and to hold ourselves up to say that what we will not do, right? But when you have somebody who is there to hold you accountable, that's there to watch you, and that's there to push you to keep going to do the right thing, obviously it's going to help you do the thing that you are trying to stay away from, right? Dang, that makes sense. It's going to help you to do the thing, to do the right thing, and to stay away from the thing that you are not trying to do, right? When you have somebody that's there to hold you accountable, when you have somebody there that's, able to watch over you and, to make sure that you are staying on the right path, right? So whenever you get a no-fap urge, whenever you are feeling tempted, don't try to fight it off, right? If anything, sit with it and realize, what you are feeling within that moment. Realize, the urge that you are having, right? But to not give in to it, right? To not try to fight against it, but to put forth that energy into something else, right? Run away from it, right? Go to something that's going to be more productive and get your mind off of it, right? You done heard that millions of times. You done heard that, thousands of times, but it truly does work, right? And here is a Bible verse that is here to that I'm going to say that's here to help better explain that and give reason to why you shouldn't fight against it, right? Corinthians 10:13. No temptation has overtaken you that is not common to men. God is faithful, and he will not let you be tempted beyond your ability. But with the temptation, he will also provide the way of escape that you may be, right? So pretty much like I just explained before, right? And what this is getting across to better help get the point more concise and, more digestible, right? Obviously, people are going to be tempted. You're going to be tempted in life, especially when it comes to lust as a man or as a female, right? But, there is no temptation that you cannot, fight off on your own, or that you cannot overcome, right? Like I said, not necessarily fight on your own, but it's no temptation that you cannot be able to, get over, you know what I mean? To be able to work through, right? But know that, when to say, oh, okay, I need help, you know what I mean? Know to have somebody to look over you and have, accountability over you to make sure that you are staying on the right path when it comes to your no-fap and when it comes to your semen retention journey, right? Escape from it, you know what I mean? Run away from it. Don't try to give in to it. Don't try to fight against it, because as a human being yourself, you only have so much will that you are able to conduce over yourself, right? So next time when you are feeling tempted, when you are feeling that urge, you know what I mean, realize that it is normal, that is a part of your hormones and human psychology, but to not let that go too forth into something that you are going to regret doing later on, down the line. So sit with that, call upon help if you need it, whether that may be a friend, a buddy, or God. Like I said, you know what I mean? Call upon somebody if you need that help, and just to go and escape from it, as quick and as fast as you could possibly do, right? You know what I mean? You done heard the normal cliche things, but like I said, they truly do work when you take your mind off of that urge, when you take your mind off of that temptation, right? You going doing push-ups, right? Going for a run, taking a cold shower, reading the Bible, you know what I mean? Drawing, you know what I mean? Reading the book, You know what I mean? Just getting away from things that are going to cause you to fuel and to go further within that temptation, right? So that's what I wanted to come on here and talk about. Nothing that's too brand new, nothing that's too, out of this world, but just a cease of a way to give you a quick reminder to stay locked in and to stay focused on your no fat and semen retention journey. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'm out. Yes, this is the same shirt. Yes, this is the same day. So don't even worry about that, man. You know I stay clean, you know what I mean? Speaking the same shirt, what do y'all think of my shirt? You know what I mean? What y'all think of my shirt? If you watch this movie, let me know what you think about it down in the comment section below. Let me know of a lesson that you have learned from the movie down in the comment section below. With that being said, peace.